Now, I have had a little bit of time recently. I've also been pretty good about my animations, so we can actually do some more. Also, there is something I forgot to get last chapter, so we'll quickly go get that. There is a hidden coin right here. I think if you walk in, there you go. Just cause we might as well get all the hidden coins while we're at it, cause I might as well. So I hope everyone's got their cup of tea and everything ready, because this one's going to be probably a longer one, because I don't even want to. Alright, okay. I hope we're ready for me to die to Rumor. Yeah. I just don't like Rumor, really. There's not much else to say about this one. Rumor is obviously a honeybee. She's pretty chill in terms of it. It's just a little bit irritating at times to have to jump to the platforms, and sometimes there isn't even a platform in front of you, but that's all good. To be honest, I learned like a lot of how to defeat these guys because we had to defeat them pretty quickly at one point. Pretty sure my latest thing that I did was speedrun, and that was just a little thing I was doing just because I had a bit of spare time, and I finished it in 2 hours the last time I tried that, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, okay, I had to place and I retried it. Oh, that was one load of chaos to another, really. I also made a pixel art in one of my servers, just on a Minecraft server. I don't even know what's going on anymore in Rumor here. I did probably mention that Rumor is one of these bosses that I generally just have a little bit of trouble with. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is one of these days. Yeah, so you know, I hope that everyone's having a wonderful day. I mean, mine resulted today with me getting my hair sorted. I dye my hair blonde, but I like to have like colours and things in it, and now I finally have a pink in the bottom of my hair, so that's pretty cool. Which is what I was mostly doing for the most of today. That was my eventful day, really, getting my hair dyed and coming back and sitting around watching some movies, and then I came back upstairs and did some recording. That's pretty much my day. Not the most eventful day in the world, but it's still an eventful day, you know. There was some good things came out of it, you know. I got it sorted, which is nice, because it was due to be sorted, really. I do not like this part of the boss fight. Give me a second, I will have to focus there. Okay, cool, we're good. Yeah, there was a lot of other little things I added, you know, that was sorted. I basically, I fancied having my hair, like, a really interesting colours, and, you know what, I don't even mind. I don't even mind if we die here, you know, editor, just prepare to edit that in, I guess. But, no, I get bored of having, like, the same colour all the time with my hair and stuff, so I just... Oh! I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, hey, look, we got to the next stage. That was cool. Give me a minute, I'm shuffling myself around. I got a new chair, so, no more squeaky chair in videos. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. No more squeaky chairs. That's what we want. We want a nice, quiet chair. Way more comfortable, actually, as well, because I had an old gaming chair that I got given, and it wasn't comfortable, I'll be honest. I know, it's like, oh, it's a gaming chair. No, it just wasn't a comfortable gaming chair, really. There's better versions of them out there, and that one was not a good version of one, really. Like, half my shots are missing here. Oh. Rumor is one of them things. Yeah, don't know, but yeah, that was a whole thing today. I don't know. No, it's your day been eventful? I know it's the end of the holidays today, so that's always cool. Obviously, this won't be going out until the next day, but it was the end of the holidays for me. So everyone went back to schools and things. I actually don't have to go in every single day. I have Mondays and Tuesday. I think Tuesday it says. I don't know. I don't even know the days of the week. I do. Okay, it's just that I get very frazzled and forget what day it is, and then forget what week it is, even forget what year it is sometimes. I'm pretty sure the most silly thing I've remembered recently is that, hey, this is not 2020, and this is not 2021, this is not anything else, it's 2022. And I seem to have thought that this is now, I'm 2 years below now. I really have some issues with that. So yeah. To be fair though, I do know what day it is, I do know what year it is, I just seem to forget what year it is. No. Ha. Alright, we're gonna hit it with some more of this. Alright, we're gonna use my ultimate. We're gonna try and do this with 1 health. This is a challenge, because obviously, Ruma is herself. She's gonna do that on that side. Yeah, I knew it, Ruma. I knew it. I knew exactly what you were gonna do. That'll home to me in a minute. Or not. Oh, hey, that was impressive to myself. Anyways, yeah, so that was the thing. But I've entirely forgotten what I was going on about. See, that's the thing. I have a very good memory when it comes to characters' names, to stories, to stuff like that. But when it comes to having to remember what I was rambling about, I seem to just go, you know that thing I was just talking about? Yeah, I don't know what I was just talking about. So that's a whole little thing there, is I do know what I was talking about, and I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I seem to have contracted the cold that's been going around a little bit, which is fine. I mean, I had a cold, and then I got rid of the cold, and then I got a cold again, and then I got rid of the cold, and then I had a cold again, and it's just been like that for like weeks on end, really, at the moment. Just, I seem to constantly get a cold, and then get rid of a cold. I mean, like, it's not, well, to be fair though, yeah, a lot of people just tend to get colds, and then I end up getting it, and then I get it, not really bad, because, I don't really know, I just don't get bad colds. It's one of these things I don't get, but I just end up being like, oh, I'm getting a bit of a cold again. That's nice. So you'll have to excuse me if I start coughing or having a coughing fit in the middle of this, because yeah, it's just me having a bit of a cold, really, and all that stuff. It's pretty chill. It's the usual. Yeah, that, and also I think it's a bit of hay fever, because obviously there's a lot of pollen around, and yeah, that doesn't really help anything. So that's the whole thing going on with that. I don't know, it's quite a common thing really, is that pollen bothers people. It bothers me quite a lot actually sometimes, so I tend to kind of end up with like a really bad sort of strange cold, but kind of just sits there, and it's there, and I know it's there, but I don't always need it necessarily or have it. It's kind of just comes and goes a lot. That should It should be going into its next phase soon. I don't even know. There we go. Right. There we are. Now I just sit in the corner. Oh, and that was not the intention. See, look, if you sit in the corner, I know it's kind of cheesing, but, like, whatever. If you sit crouched in this corner, you can just take it out pretty easily. See, and it can't even hit you. I feel like that's kind of cheesing, but whatever. Well, I mean, I know a way to cheese dice, that's for sure. Oh, well, that was entirely perfect. Yeah, Briny Beard is one of them ones that I'm very used to A ranking, and he's very easy to me. So, yeah. Alright. Okay, thank you for the soul contract. I don't even know what that accent was. Okay, thank you for the soul contract. Ooh, is anyone going to watch the Mario movie? I've heard a lot of good things about that. That's another random topic today. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I'm actually going to see if I can watch it in the the next holiday we have. So yeah, I'm going to see if I can take my brother to it and see if he can watch it, because he just likes a lot of things, really. One of which being, I'm not going to try and fight Dr. Cal right now. Sorry. One of which being he quite likes like Illumination movies, because he just does like write things and things. He's yeah, he's a good boy. I don't really know much else to say about him, because he's basically got non-verbal autism, so he doesn't really talk to us. He kind of just spends a lot of time just like making little noises or pointing at us, so that's the whole thing. But yeah, I'm gonna see if I can take him to Illumination as well. Illumination, to the cinema to watch that. If it's still on, I will take him, because I just need to find some time to talk to him. Anyways, this is Calamari, personally arguably one of Cuphead's most liked bosses. I can see why. I'm not really I don't really have too much of an opinion on this, considering I don't really know. It's just one of these boss fights that is inherently just got like so much bullet hell for lot of bullet hell, lot of stuff on the screen, lot of things to pay attention to, a lot of bullets to dodge, a lot of things to hit, a lot of things to look at. It's a lot on the screen. To be fair though, all the later boss fights of these levels, especially like Dr. Cal, like he has a lot of stuff you need to dodge. I personally don't like these as much as the ground level. I don't know, there's just something about these pilot levels just don't hit the same way for me. I don't know. Like, inherently they're fine, but I just realised my health. Oh hey, we got to the second stage. I'm gonna say that's pretty good, because, you know, we're gonna keep trying with that one. I know. Calamaria is really just Calamaria, and I mean, she has a really pretty design. Actually, I drew her once. She's one of the people I drew on paper, actually. I'm not that I can't draw on paper, I just don't like to. I'm very much of a digital artist, really. So I spend a lot of my time drawing on like my tablet, really. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I can see it. I mean, she's a good boss to fight. Like, there's a lot of challenge, which is perfect. That's what basically gave me to. Why did I just parry random air? Just and that's why I was trying to parry the thing, then did missed, and then parried nothing. But yeah, no, as I say, she's one of these bosses that just it has a lot on the screen, like for no real reason other than just to be difficult, which is fine. I don't mind. You know, it's whatever, really. Yeah. Oh. I'm just getting hit by everything while I'm having a conversation again. Oh, is it gonna be one of these boss fights where I die a bunch of times? I'm not gonna try. Editor, you know what to do. I'm not even gonna say anything else. You know what to do. So, yeah. Just whatever, really. Like, there's a lot of things that I'm inherently quite, I quite like doing things. I also do a lot of, cross-stitch as well. That's another thing I'm quite into doing. I have a white denim jacket that I am making patches for. I think so far I've made Daffy, I've made Bugs Bunny, I've made, Bill Cipher, and I have also made one of a butterfly from when I first tried it. It's not a very good butterfly, but it was on there. Now I get the general gist of it. It's pretty fun, actually. I don't know what just went on with the frames there. That was not unless that guy does go back when give me a minute. Sorry, give me a minute. Trying to work out what I'm saying. No, I don't remember that seahorse ever going back like that, but maybe that's just me. You can actually kill this guy on the floor here. He won't shoot anything to me anymore. Which I don't really remember that ever happening, so maybe Maybe that's just a whole thing that's going on. Spam. My other controller, I have 2 controllers. This one has drift. You probably don't notice it because I've it doesn't really affect me on a Cuphead because my move isn't the same button. But on any other game, the drift is so annoying. Like on Cuphead, yeah, it's great. It's alright. I don't mind. But on like pretty much any other game, it's like really unbelievably annoying to sometimes you just get pinned. That's why I always try and avoid them before actually getting hit by that. So you have to... Ouch! That was not a... Oh, well, that's some nice damage there. I'm not sure I could be even closer. I probably could. To be fair, this is the part where you're just like, oh man, that's great. That's just great. I've completely forgotten what I was talking. That editor, please. I zoned out and then I was like, nope. Yeah, no, I don't know, really. I mean, I just try and think of random things, and I don't know, I go on about this all the time. Personally, I'd rather sit talking and having lots of just general dialogue and all that stuff, and I also have still been enjoying writing. I actually finished the book I was talking about now, when I really should be just animating, but I just can't find the focus anymore, which is a whole thing, and it's good, you know. I know exactly what I need to do. It's principle, really. You know, it's just the whole thing of so yeah. I mean, I suppose I've got to explain this thing now. So certain colours are more difficult and more annoying for me to see. Like, I obviously, like, the reason why I don't play as Cuphead is inherently because of that fact. A lot of the original bosses, like in this game at least, don't necessarily have what's known as yellow and green things. I can see yellow and green perfectly fine. It's just the colours, they tend to blend together for me a little bit. So what ends up happening is I just see yellow as being me. And especially in the DLC bosses, that becomes a real challenge, really. I'm not gonna say any much else about that. It becomes an entire challenge, and it's not really fun anymore. It is fun, but it's not easy fun, and it just adds a whole other thing to this game, making it astronomically hard. How many dips? Astronomically harder than what it should be. It's just due to me having a preference for certain colours that I can read, so I find like reading things with like an orange background is way easier than reading something with like a very easy, like, you know, like white. I can't read things on white paper particularly very well, so I just prefer it if they have like yellow pages, which is also probably due to the fact that I'm very used to reading old copies of books. That's a little one of my strange and wonderful collections I seem to have accumulated over the years, the old versions of books. So I have like a 1946 or 46, I think it is, copy of A Tale of Two Cities. It's a Charles Dickens book, that one is. I have that one. And the other day I actually managed to pick up a teddy of Olive and Olive and Popeye. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. So that was a new thing I added, because I love the Ribberhose style, which is partly just because I started watching them recently, and obviously the Cuphead show kind of... Ooh, I was trying to the Cuphead show kind of helped with that. So there was a lot of I could not see anything there. Oh, that's just mean. That is mean right there. That is some meanness. Sometimes with her, it's especially with these guys on the screen, sometimes she'll freeze you and they'll just fire one right onto you like it just did there. Yeah. But yeah, no, I say some of my little collections are basically like I collect like old cartoon stuff. I kind of see it more as saving it because it seems like a lot of the stuff I know of kind of doesn't have a fandom anymore, or if it does, it's a desolate ground to walk on. Let's just say that. And I get it, all the old things that, you know, like, oh my god, you can't get away with that. Yeah, no, I'm aware that it's not right now, but it was at the time, which is why I like taking context at times. Yeah, it's a lot of this, like, about this style in particular, with the Roboho style, is I learned a lot about this while I've been doing it, because, like, I basically have to do research. And a lot of the certain things they do, or certain things that they are doing, just getting hit by it while I'm talking. A lot of this is basically done in a certain way that it was all hand-drawn for a start. You know, every single frame was a new thing, you know, it was all that sort of thing. You know, like, every single frame was drawn by hand, you know, like, by a team of animators, you know, so every single frame had, like, 200 pages or something like that. But the other thing about it is that a lot of the... Oh, this is getting really annoying now. This is getting annoying. Yeah, she just gets annoying to me after a while because of the entire thing of sometimes you just almost guaranteed to get hit by something. I can't believe that. Oh, this is going great. Calamari is now a problem, huh? I'm not even bothered. Calamari is not really that much of a big problem to me. Usually, it just appears like I maybe should be focusing a little more than I am. Yeah. So yeah, no, a lot of the stuff about this style inherently is just due to its origins and its archetypes. Let's go with that. Actually, that's a good word. That's a good word for the day. Archetypes. You know, the archetypes of the story. You know, like the how they are presented is not really. It's not right anymore. I'm not gonna lie. It was fine at the time, but not now, you know? That's a whole other thing, is that it's not fine now, but it was at the time. I know, I sit through a lot of old cartoons. I don't even properly watch them sometimes, because they drive me a little bit nuts. So basically, I'll be sitting watching like Felix the Cat. That's one of my favorite ones, right? I'll be sitting watching Felix the Cat, and due to the amount of jazz and just no dialogue at all, and you have to read it, I just sit there like, and then I could be literally watching it for I don't know how long, and then eventually I realised that I zoned out the entire time and didn't pay attention to one single thing within the show. And then I'll come back and I'll be like, oh yeah, so this thing is here, and then like this thing was happening. And I do get the story, but it's just that a lot of that was going to guarantee to hit. A lot of the stuff that I sit and watch, I don't even know what's going on anymore. A lot of the things I sit and watch are basically gonna go on for ages, and then they just... I'm just getting so unlucky with these placements. Oh, God. But yeah, there are a lot of things I watch are now so outdated or so unbelievably old that I don't even know anymore. I just don't. pretty sure the oldest one that exists of the type of cartoons that this is obviously, it's actually Felix the Cat. It is 1919, which is 104 years old. That's a big goof for that one. So yeah, I'm not really that particularly bothered, but as I say, yeah, it is. It's 104 years old. Which, you know, yeah, I like Felix the Cat. It's one of my all-time favorites. Try getting stuff for Felix the Cat. Honestly, right? It's like, it's so difficult. It's just, it's like honestly like looking for like the rare, like a really rare, but it's not even rare. It's just uncommon, like a really uncommon thing, and then you find it, and it's like so expensive, you just don't even buy it. Like, the only thing about it is it's just gonna become more and more expensive as time goes on. You know. It's just gonna become more and more expensive as time goes on. I'm not even making it up. It'll become more expensive as time goes on, and then I'll eventually be like, oh my gosh, it was like this price and now it's even worse. Okay, we're okay. Sorry, I was attempting to restart and I was like, oh yeah, we got 2 health. We should be fine. I am yet to kind of, oh god, gosh, that's, I know I'm making, oh gosh, that's, what's going on today? Oh, don't even find it hard, it's just, oh, if I don't, this is going on today, huh? I mean, I do get I've been having a few late nights, like, doing stuff. Can I retry? Editor, please. I know, editor, you're gonna have to do a lot of editing in depth here. Giving you a difficult job today, aren't we? Oh, it's a lot of depths. But no, I don't really know. It's just that I do, you know, I do. Sometimes with her thing, basically, is that you get unlucky with the hits. Like, basically, they kind of, like, that just pushed me into it. I don't like that seahorse. I know. Oh, well, I'm gonna be alright. It's all good. But no, I just keep getting hit by, like, silly little things that I can't see the colours. There's a whole thing is I just zone out and I can't see the colours. And also, editor, I'm sorry I didn't tell you to edit in. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll be perfectly reasonable with editing stuff in. You know, they've got this in the bag. They know what they're doing. You know. This is gonna be a day and a half trying to beat this, which is all good. You know. We're not gonna try and you know, do too much or too little or anything of the sorts, really. We're just doing what we want, really, you know. It's all a big thing of just doing what we want. We're slowly but surely getting through it today. Oh, I'm walking into stuff again. It's gonna be a long boss fight, this one. You know, take a sip of your coffee or tea or fruit juice or whatever you guys are drinking or having a chill, because this is gonna be a long one. I just have a feeling that this is gonna be one of them ones. We had quite a few attempts on Cala Maria here. It doesn't appear to be getting anywhere very quickly. You know, I would jinx myself even more, but I'm not gonna explain the one. Oh, but I suppose I could. When I try and do this, like, without recording, of course, you know, why wouldn't it work when I'm not recording? Whenever I try and play this while I'm not recording, I always tend to be able to beat Cala Maria in, like, 1 or 2 tries. Like, seriously, like, 1 or 2 tries. And it's like, it's not like me just saying, oh yeah, I can beat her. No, I mean, seriously, like, it's like 1 or 2 tries that I could be, like, I could be literally trying to beat Calamaria on my own or something, or get like a little like thing going on. And in 1 or 2 tries, I could beat her, and then now I'm just having... Oh, there we go. Well, I was saying that I beat her in like 1 or 2 tries. I usually do. I don't know what that was today. I really haven't a clue what was going on. That entire boss fight is just full of me like, I'm dying to her again. Yeah, no, I don't know what was going on with her today. I guess it's not a Calamaria day today. It should have been a Dr. Cal day. That's what I'm getting from this. Yeah, it should have been a day where I try and beat Dr. Cal. Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. We'll beat one more. That sounds like a plan to me. Good plan to me. We have a few more to beat on this aisle. I can tell you who they are by looking at this. We got Dr. Cal, which is the guy who's over here. There's Werner down there, and there is also Sally Stage Play and the Phantom Express. I'm pretty sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. You see, you don't actually need to fight the run and gun levels. I personally don't like them, so I don't really fight them that often. I should change my thing. I'll change it to roundabout. It's good for the first bit of it. Oh, give me a minute. Alright, so this is Sally Stage Play. That's pretty much just... Her boss fight's kind of simple to me. I quite like the principles of it, so we're just gonna... try it. I tried to get that parry, but I missed. Oh, thank you, Sally. Thank you for giving me another one, Sally. I appreciate it. Alright, she's already gone to the next stage. Nearly. She just needed one more hit to go to the next stage. Wow. That's a whole thing, huh? Right, now we're gonna swap to that, because I prefer it for this. If anything, we're just gonna try and swap between these two. We're gonna do this strat where we just kind of swap like this, and I will also use that. I know we have like loads of health. We could be doing more with the whole thing of having loads of health, but I prefer it for this part, so you can just fire, because close range damage at this, it does loads of damage. Let's get rid of this. Big wave. Ooh. So at the top, you can see what she's doing now. So you can see now she's doing lightning. It'll go to my last known location, so there you go. There's the lightning again, so it'll come to me again. Oh, that's fine. And then we got her into the last stage. Sally is one of these ones that is quite simple again for me. I don't know. But you see, this is the thing. I find these bottom ones, or the bottom ones, these ones where you have to run around like this on the floor is a lot easier than having a plane. I don't know. I just don't like the flying levels. That might be better wording. Not the bottom levels. I suppose you are standing on the bottom of it. That makes sense. Like the bottom of the level. Okay, I'm making this worse for myself. You get my point, though. There's a whole thing of that, so that's a whole good thing. So there we go. We have now defeated Sally Stage Play. We have 2 ways to go. We're nearly getting to the devil. This is King Dice, so this is going to be good. So good. Oh, hey, there's a guy here. Let's talk to him first. I'm so streamed. Ludwig wants to hear about less is more again. Common sense. More is more. He doesn't know a first thing about fine music. And if you waste your time talking to him, neither will you. Okay, so basically, sorry, I didn't read that properly, but I was wearing my glasses. But there we go. We can now go and set ourselves right next to Werner, because we will fight him next in the next episode. So, as always, I will see you in the next episode, and please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!